A Colorado family is suing its local school district after they say their 11-year-old daughter was assigned a shared hotel bed on a school trip with a male student who allegedly identified as female.
I'm telling you right now, I would be so pissed off and raise so much hell. So much hell. These people think that they literally can do what they want to with your children. Good day, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Follow me up here. Follow me down here. Click this. Helps me. Thank you if and when you do subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification that will bring down the drop box for you to select all notifications. That way you'll be notified whenever I do post a video. Lastly, do not forget to go and check out my other channel called Man, Husband, Father, and everything I'm asking you to do on this channel, do over there. All right. Appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, got to get right on into this. How in the world? We different. A lot of us are different. I'm just being honest. We have gotten this far in society to where we even have to hear about a story like this. Can you imagine finding out that your little girl, they made her sleep in a bed with a little boy because he claims to be trans or his parents claims that he's trans? I would be so pissed off. I'm telling you right now, the Holy Spirit would have to help me not to, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all hear the story first.
A Colorado family is suing its local school district after they say their 11-year-old daughter was assigned a shared hotel bed on a school trip with a male student who allegedly identified as female. They say the Jefferson County Public School District told parents that boys and girls would be rooming on different floors. But according to the parents, that did not happen. That lawsuit cites the district's policy stating that students' gender identity, not sex assigned at birth, determines where they stay during overnight school trips. Those parents spoke about this case last year, saying their daughter was so distraught with the situation that she hid in a bathroom to call and tell them what was happening.
When I initially got the call, I was frankly in disbelief. As I talked to my wife, she followed up and said, yeah, this is what's happening.
So my daughter was about to climb into bed with this other child.
I felt like we'd been lied to.
She doesn't want to be mean. She doesn't want to be confrontational. She kind of looks up at me, and I'll never forget that look on her face. I can picture the room exactly, and just like, help me. She and I went back out into the hallway, and she said, Mom, I can't do this. Like, this is not going to work.
3 other families are joining the suit with separate grievances. Outnumbered has reached out to the school district for comment. We have not yet heard back on this issue.
But what these officials, I'll use that term, are doing is they're pushing this trans ideology and their own, and they're using, as you said, they're using these kids as the people that they will harm. You make an excellent point. We've talked about it before. The legality of this, I still want to know why there aren't prosecutions under disorderly conduct and other codes that govern. And I think, Emily, you've said it before quite clearly. You know, when it comes to exposing yourself in a locker room, it is not required to have a specific reason or act. The fact that you are exposed is, for most states, a violation of the law. So parents need to be going to the legal side of this and fighting this as well as the civil. That child has probably suffered some psychological effect, hopefully not too much from this. But they really need to focus on using the law. If I expose myself to someone accidentally or otherwise in the state of New York, I'm guilty. That's how the law works.
I want to bring you in on this because one of the lawyers said, Noel Sterrett, he's senior counsel with the Alliance Defending Freedom, kind of dug into this as far as terms are being used, like the dictionary to terms of things, arguing that essentially parents and the students going on this trip are being misled by what they're being told, because the JEFCO or the school district says boys and girls, what it means is those who identify as such. Is this an issue of clear communication that's not happening between the parents, between the school, and a fallout that really just never should have happened at all.
Well, it's deliberate confusion on the school officials' part. They know exactly what they're doing by using this kind of vague language. And to David's point, the reason why parents don't have much recourse legally in this is because the left has successfully included gender ideology in the civil rights agenda. So now the rights of little girls who are being forced to share a bed with male students don't matter more than the rights of the so-called trans-identified student to identify however he wants. That's the real problem here. Until that's taken care of, there will be no actual legal recourse. One of the other elements in this debate that I think we don't talk about enough is the way that these officials respond to the students who dare to speak out against their rights being violated. I was reading some more about this case, and the reaction from the school was to punish the little girl who spoke out about this by actually ostracizing her from social activity and by saying, okay, well, you can't go on these overnight trips anymore. You'll just have to get dropped off during the day. So she actually was prevented from having the same experience as other students because of that. I think about another case in Virginia where male students who complained about a trans-identified female student who was recording them in the male's locker room, they launched a Title IX investigation into the male students who complained about their privacy being violated. So what people need to understand here is that this is the only way the transgender agenda works. It is so radical, it is so convoluted that the only way that they can get the public to accept it is by threatening to punish you if you don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am interrupting this video right now because we are back around to that time again, and I know it has flown. This is the time where I do my thing every single year, my annual Christmas for Kids, where you who are the watchers right now can donate and be able to help children who are less fortunate this year have a good Christmas. We had a huge turnout last year, and I'm looking forward to having a huge turnout this year. And the way that you can donate is by going to PayPal right up there, or you can donate through Cash App. And these proceeds are going strictly all to children who are less fortunate this Christmas. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. And guys, it's right around the corner. To all of you that are going to be giving, thank you and God bless you. Looking forward to this. I hope they sue not just the school. I hope they sue the chaperones. I hope they do. And any teacher that allowed this to happen, I'm just, y'all don't even know how just this really just pisses me off, because the one thing I absolutely 100% hate is the fact that they act like they can do what they want to with our children. But then at the same time, something that everybody in the place of employment has to complete, and so do these teachers, is sexual harassment. Oh, sexual harassment consists of, even if you are a man or a woman and a man is sitting down, say, for example, if I'm sitting in the chair and my boss, she comes to put her hand on my shoulder and just, hey, so that thing that you got going right there, Tyler, so I can, oh, her hand is on me, sexual harassment, I can do that, or vice versa. That's what they tell us. That's what they tell us, right? So why is it that these rules in regards to sexual harassment have to be followed on a job or your occupation, but it don't have to be followed in school? You know good and dang on well, I don't care what you say, female teachers on this trip or whatever like that. How would you feel if a man just out of the blue, just all of a sudden he identified as a trans, he want to share the bed with you? Oh, it's completely fine. Well, okay, yeah, you end up feeling something that you think is a remote control, whatever. Anyway, y'all, I hope they win. I hope they sue these folks to oblivion. But I tell you right now, I would have some bad thoughts. I got bad thoughts right now. I would probably have some bad motives and everything should something like that have happened to if I had a daughter. That's crazy. But oh no, that's the world we live in today. Everybody think it's fine. Oh, Ty's nothing wrong with that. Who said it has to be anything sexual? Now, who said anything about being sexual? It's inappropriate, period. Having your little daughter sleep in the bed with a little boy because he claimed he's trans. Please. Anyway, y'all, I'm done with this. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. What are y'all thoughts on it? Put in the comments below this video. Don't forget to see the animation right here. That would greatly help my channel. The next video I'm doing after this one is going to be that one up there. Things I did as of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed, just click this icon. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.